I'm Max Lopez, and this is the Blue Wave. Speaker Mike Johnson is defiant after his party voted down its own spending bill that it drafted, because if the Republicans are to make the economy work and to help it keep going in getting a funding bill before the deadline of September 30th, that would be something that would potentially help Harris in the election, in that it would help more Americans and their current financial situation in the economy. So that's absolutely something that the Republicans cannot have. Let's go ahead and look at this article here from the Daily Beast. Mike Johnson defiant after GOP votes down its own spending bill. Johnson's spending bill was rejected by Congress on Wednesday after 14 Republicans joined Democrats in voting against the stopgap measures, even after the speaker attached a Trump-endorsed voter registration act to the legislation. The House now has until September 30th to pass a spending bill or face a government shutdown. Johnson previously scrapped a vote on the bill last week to spend the weekend rounding up support from hesitant members of his caucus. He also attached the SAVE Act to the legislation, which would prohibit states from registering non-citizens as voters, something Johnson himself has admitted is already illegal under federal law. If Republicans don't get the SAVE Act and every ounce of it, they should not agree to a continuing resolution in any way, shape, or form, Trump wrote on Truth Social. Johnson was defiant, chalking the loss up to the legislative process at work. Speaking to a group of reporters, Johnson said that the play we ran tonight was the right play. It's the right fight for the American people. It's the one they demand and deserve. He added that there was plenty of time to draw up another play, but did not elaborate on what that might look like. Later in the evening on Fox News, Johnson criticized Chuck Schumer and Senate Democrats for not bringing any of the Republican House majority's appropriation bills up for a vote. There's nothing we can negotiate because there's nothing on the table, Johnson told Sean Hannity. We're pushed into this scenario, this dilemma, because of the Senate's inability or unwillingness to get to do their job. Matt Gaetz, Nancy Mace, and Andy Biggs joined Democrats to vote down the bill. So what's happening here is that the Republicans want to make the Democrats look as bad as possible. That is the entire platform of their party, is to hoist blame and point the finger at Democrats in order to gain power for themselves. They don't care about making the lives of anybody in this country better. They don't care about making the economy run, right? Look no further than how much they've complained and complained and complained about Biden's disastrous border policy, but lo and behold, they voted down a border bill that would have, in fact, greatly reduced the amount of illegal border crossings happening at the United States-Mexico border. Why is that? Well, it's because if they were to do something about the border crisis, they wouldn't be able to point the finger and blame Biden for the issue. These people are inherently unserious and a joke of a party, in that they're not doing any work, actual work for the American people whatsoever. And, they're trying to shoehorn in this SAVE Act into this continuing resolution bill, because what they're able to do is point at the SAVE Act and the Democrats voting against the bill based on the SAVE Act being included in it, and point the fingers at the Democrats for voting down the bill, when Johnson already admitted that it is illegal to register illegal immigrants to vote already, making the SAVE Act completely redundant in its existence. So, there's no policy platform that the Republican Party is offering the American people. There's nothing but chaos, division, and enrichment of the richest people in this country, okay, 99% of this country in a perfect world would not be supporting the Republican Party because they don't offer them anything in terms of actually benefiting their lives. What they offer is these culture wars and just a bunch of nonsense that they can throw at the wall, keep the American people distracted, all while pointing the finger at the left, who is the only party, the Democratic Party, is the only party in this country that is working to help anybody else in this country. And it's hard to find a better example than the Republicans voting down their own spending bill, which just goes to show that they don't want a spending bill to be passed right before the election, because then they can't blame the Democrats for the government shutting down, which has been their plan all along. Shut down the government, point the finger, and reap the rewards of people who don't know any better and are just going along with their talking points. It's absolutely despicable. It's a form of politics that is not making anyone's lives any better. And I hope that people can wake up and smell the coffee and not be so easily duped by these tactics that the Republicans have levied against the American public for many, many years now, and support the Democratic Party, who is, again, the only party that's doing absolutely anything at all to implement policy that is helping the lives of anybody in this country get any better than they were beforehand. So that's all I got for you guys on this one. Thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, share with someone who's into politics, and we'll catch you guys in the next video. Have a good one. Peace.